Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Buffzoo. My name is Nisa and this is the Amazon River Dolphin, which is a mod made by Leaf and Buffzoo for Planet Zoo. If I seem a little tired, it's because I already recorded this entire video, but forgot to move my mic over here so it could actually hear me. So if I'm a little confused if I said something or didn't, anything, that's because I already said all of these things. But you can see on the picture here below, it is a quite normal looking dolphin under the water. It have a little bit of a longer nose. It have these patterns that are quite unique and come in many varieties. And the fin, it's hard to see there, but the side fin is a little different. It have this angle on the back. Uh, but besides that, it kind of looks normal for a dolphin. Going over here, you can see something happens. And that's one thing is that underwater, a lot of colors appear differently, and that's something we clearly see here. It have this bump up here that's some have them bigger than other. I haven't figured out if they're gendered. Um, and then they have these two colors, the pink on the belly side and the uh what's on the here side, and then this bluish purplish gray on the back side. But they come in a variety of patterns, so you can't always count on it's like that. There are also some that are completely pink, and some have much pink, a little bit of this other color, and some the other way around. So you can't completely count on it. So I did really hope that we would have a lot of variety in here. I think he did make it all pink variation, but I haven't updated. I haven't found it. I haven't seen it. I can could I be lucky? It's right here. No, I am not. Um. So yeah, that's that. But I think it is there. But as I can see, most of the patterns on them seems pretty much the same. Gonna start over here. They are endangered and the population in the wild is unknown. They are from South America, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, French Guiana, uh, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, and Venezuela, and they live in the aquatic, temperate, and tropical biome. Need 1 square meter all the way around, besides climbing, of course, and live in places for minus 30 to 42 degrees Celsius. You need a quite tall fence, grade 2, 5 feet 94, which is a meter and a half, a meter and 60 around there. Group sizes up to 100, and yeah, numbers doesn't. Sorry, male female doesn't matter. A dominant mated pair within family group, monogamous, confident around humans, and yes, humans can enter their habitat. Grow to about 8 feet long, which I think is 2.5 meters or there around, and weigh 400 pounds, which is 280 centimeters. Sorry, kilos, I think. Um, can reproduce when they turn 2.5 and can reproduce until they die. Get between 1 and 5 offspring a year and pregnant for 2 months. Should be easy to get to reproduce in captivity. For enrichment, we have the bubble machine, but only the tall one, the 2 cardboard boxes, the 3 small bowl, not the pumpkin, the sprinkler, water jet, but only the plastic variation, ice block, mud bath, platform floats, and rubber ducky. And for food enrichment, we have underwater feeder, but only the taller variation, and block of frozen fish. They have interspecies enrichment with the capybara and the Bolivar dwarf caiman. That was a lot to say. Now they did go with this more purplish blue color, and again the color here varies a little bit, so they took the most colorful variations. They also made the pink a little darker, Keep in mind that water in Planet Zoo doesn't affect the color the same amount as normal water do, and especially because I think I have tropical water in here because it's very clear, so you can actually see the color if you probably changed it to something like Amazon, which again they are from the Amazons. Um, then you can see it's really nice that they have so much color. I'm just swapping back so we can see them a little clearer. Um, but again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful animals. I really enjoy them. Yeah. As I said, they have a lot of different patterns. They could have been more pink, less pink, everything in between. Get these markings from reps, but it does seems very much that it is painted on, which I don't have an issue with. It's just a comment. Again, beak very narrow. Forehead have this big bump, and here you can see weird triangle thingy on the fin. Their animations, I think they are either made on a sea lion, seal, or otter, and therefore it is a little janky, but it is quite good compared to what we probably would have had for options earlier on. Again, most of the modders are real good at this point, and even also good to go back and read out old mods to better them, which I really appreciate and respect. Most people would be, well, it's done, I'm done with it, it finished it out there. Most of the modders really take care of their mods and really enjoy doing things with it. But because of this animation, you will also see this thing where none of them doing it right now, but where they will basically just stick their head up of the water. Oh, it's because it's dinner time. And just sit up there and breathe, which the dolphins wouldn't do. They will jump up and then down, but they will not just sit up there. It's not natural for them, but they can actually do it. You can see that in dolphin shows and such. We have a little baby issues, but if you have seen the other dolphins much from last week, the babies are bigger than the adults, which I don't think they are here. This is the baby female, and this is the adult female. I don't think it's bigger than the adult, but I think it's roughly the same size. Well, maybe it is a little bit bigger. Yeah, sorry, it is bigger. So it is the same issue. It's not a deal breaker for me personally with this mod. Like, mods on land, it would be easier to see, but because of the way this work, normally you would see them swim in the background and such, and of course some of them closer. But unless you're really aware of the size they should have, then your brain would just tell you that the bigger one is the adult, and it wouldn't be an issue that way. But if you wouldn't want to see these babies grow, they clearly won't because they're too big. So yeah, it's a personal reference whether you would choose one or the other. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have to say today. So just thinking, yeah. Yeah, and now, of course, as always, guys, the only one who decide which mods you should use is, of course, you. And furthermore, just a reminder that Frontier doesn't officially endorse mods. I don't think they hate them either, because they don't seem to hate all of the modders. But they are not endorsed, and therefore, if you install it wrong, if you do something wrong, you break a game, you don't update your mods, whatever it can be, it is your own goddamn fault. And therefore, you have to fix it yourself. Most issues I have had is because I forgot to move something or something like that. And I just go in and remove the mod, and then it's not an issue anymore. That's what I have. And I also, this is actually my test suit. That's also why I actually have easy making these videos, because I put them in here every time I get a new mod. I drop them in here and make them go through a life cycle before I actually put them into my game. So therefore, if there's something that, for instance, sometimes they have issues when they give birth, then they crash the game. or anything like that, then I will know it and choose not to use them before I get them into my game, which I find very, very useful because when I got my first mods, I crashed the game and that was the issue. So that's how I do it. That doesn't mean you have to do it that way, it's just how I do it. You can also see on Nexus where you download the mod box, people will write in there if there is a issue. And then you can see there's a bug on this mod and it haven't been fixed yet. So wait to get the mod till it's been fixed, is what I would recommend. But yeah, in general, a lot of the modders want you to have a good experience with the mods. So of course they do everything they can to keep them up to date and make it easy. I have a video by Leaf down below. So if you want to know how to install them the right way into your game, again, it's different from game to game. Please go and watch that video. It's real good, and he's better at explaining things than I am. So yeah, go watch that and go and get yourself some mods if you want to. And as always, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.